Okay. All right. So let's get started. We're going to do Shavasana to start. So you can lay on your back. You can choose constructive rest, which would be feet on the floor, knees bent. This is going to be about a 90-minute practice today. As you lay on your back, allow the body to totally settle in. Doing a physical scan from your toes up through the crown of the head. Not judging good, bad, right or wrong, but fully embracing and viewing your body as is. Noticing where there might be some discomfort. Noticing where you feel good. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you. And taking an intentional inhale in through the nose. And a nice audible exhale out of the mouth. Let's start to scan your headspace. Noticing the thoughts that are consuming you today. Lao Tzu says, watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. Notice the key word to watch. Again, not thinking about good, bad, right, or wrong, but simply observing. And then from that place, being able to mindfully take the next step. Drop into your heart space. How are you feeling emotionally? Giving yourself permission to feel whatever it is that you feel. One of my favorite Psalms says, create in me a clean heart and renew a right spirit within me. Today our practice is about Suacha, which means purity. So we'll be twisting and cleansing our body from the inside out, cleansing our hearts and our minds and our spirit. The affirmation I offer you is, my heart, body, and mind is clean. With every breath you take today, exhale all of the waste and mala, and as you inhale, you're bringing in prana and life. So really think about what you're thinking about. Bringing in life-giving thoughts, exhaling away mala thoughts, negative thoughts, waste. So with that in mind, let's take 3 cleansing breaths together. Inhaling in through your nose, and then exhaling out of your mouth. Inhale into the nose. Audible exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale out. Start to bring an ujjayi breath in and out of the nose, stimulating the back of the throat. And start to bring your feet to the floor, knees bent, wiggling your knees side to side. And first, just check in with your sacrum and your lower back as you wiggle side to side. Go as slow or as quick as you need. And then we'll slowly lift the knees up towards the ceiling. Your shins are parallel with the ceiling. And continue to rock side to side. You can grip onto the sides of your mat for support, or bring your arms to a T and your palms down. Take an inhale. Hug the knees in. As you exhale, let the knees fall to the left, hovering them off of the ground. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Breathe into center. Breathe out to the left. Inhale in. And exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale to center. Grab your block and place it in between your thighs. As you exhale, let the knees fall to the left. As you take your gaze to the right. Here for 5 breaths. See if you could really bring your awareness to your exhale. Fully letting all of the air out. So much so that you feel the core activate at the very end of your breath. Inhale, take it back to center. And then exhale, go the other way, look the other way. So the block is providing some support for your lower back as you keep your thighs engaged. Bringing out your spine and your digestive system, all of your organs with all these twists today. Really focus on that exhale, letting it all out before you take a full big breath in. Inhale, take it back to center. And exhale, release the block. Straighten your legs. Breathing in. Breathing out as you hug the knees in. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time. Keep your right leg up and hug the right knee in as you reach the left leg out in front of you. Here's where you could grab your strap and put it around your foot. Bringing your hands into, or your straps into each hand, leaving your triceps on the ground, bending the elbows. You point your toe, dorsiflex, roll your ankle around the other way. You can continue to bend and straighten, kind of just get a sense here of what's going on with your leg, your foot, your ankle, your hip joint. And then find some stillness. And notice as you pull the strap, which is on the ball of your foot, as you pull the strap down, you could press your heel away from you, how it intensifies that sensation behind the leg. Continue there as you really spread and lengthen out the tailbone, the sacrum onto the ground. Pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Try and affirm your femur down towards the ground. Taking your leg however far your body's allowing you to go right now. Take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the strap into your left hand. And you can reach your arm up and grab the strap so your elbow's extended. Bring your right hand down to the ground to a T. Inhale in. And then exhale, start to twist. Bring your leg across the body. Ooh, that should feel nice and juicy. Deep stretch. And again, notice the sensation as you pull the strap, which is on the ball of your foot. Encouraging the toes towards your shin, pressing the heel away. And I like to do here too is take my right hand and really press down through my hip crease so that I can continue to encourage the femur away, creating more space for my hip joint. You can take your gaze to the opposite shoulder. So this is our blueprint. This will actually be our peak pose. We'll do this exact shape, but standing up. So you're making an imprint on your body right now, telling it where we're going to go later. Breathe in. And then exhale, breathe out. With control, bring it back up to center. Release the strap. Bend the knee. Bring the foot to the floor, bring the left foot to the floor, and take a moment here and notice the energy shift from one side to the other. And hug the knees in, and straighten the legs out. Again, feeling the difference from one leg to the other. See if you can describe it to yourself. One leg feels more heat, the other leg feels cold. One feels a little bit more awake, fluid. Slowly lower the right leg as you bend the left knee into your chest. Grab your strap and put it around your foot. Let's do the other side. Again, you're resting your elbows on the ground so that the shoulders are not overworking. Go ahead and explore here. Your toes, your foot, your ankle, your knee, your hip. Staying connected with your breath. Using your breath today to really cleanse the body. In addition to all the twisting we'll do. Okay. With your elbows on the ground, start to pull your strap down as you press the heel up. Keeping everything in line. Taking your leg to your own edge. Notice what happens when you switch the position of your pelvis. So you could try creating an arch in your lower back. And you could try removing that arch and really lengthening the tailbone. And choose what gives you a deeper awakening and sensation in the back of your leg. That's what we're going for. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your strap into your right hand. Reach your arm out. Left arm peels to the side and inhale. Exhale, twist. And you could do one breath as you fully twist, or you could go breath by breath. Taking your gaze in the opposite direction, again, pressing through your heel as your toes pull through towards you. The idea here is to get the legs to be perpendicular. So if you find that your leg is coming down at an angle, let's say you are the face of a clock and your head is 12 and your right foot is 6, your left leg should be coming out towards 9. Now I'm saying should, doesn't necessarily mean that's where you're at today. But adjust the posture so that you can try to create that same shape. So even if your knee is slightly bent, maybe the leg isn't all the way over, those are the modifications you can make. Really breathe it out. Inhale, take it back up to center. Release the strap. Bend the knee, bring the foot to the floor. Bring the other foot to the floor. And take a moment, let your body rebound. Hug your knees into your chest. Option, as you're massaging your back here, rock and rolling up and down, you can roll to your side in a fetal position and press yourself up, or you can rock and roll all the way up. Flip your body around, coming onto all fours. This is where you can grab your blanket or a towel, whatever you got to cushion your knees. And we're going to come into our puppy dog. So keep your hips right over the knees. Your knees are about hips width apart. You're going to start to walk your hands forward. If this is a pretty intense heart opener for you, you can actually put blocks underneath your arms. Otherwise, you're going to reach your arms out in front of you and start to drop the chest to the ground and your forehead. Let your body melt. At first, taking a really passive approach. If you want a little bit more, you can also put your chin to the ground. So let's make this a little more active. Start to press into your hands, press into your arms. Bring your awareness to your belly button. Draw it in towards your spine as you lengthen your tailbone back towards the wall. And press with the knees and the shins and the tops of your feet. Breathe. Notice the length in your shoulders and your spine right here in your back. We're going to try to replicate this same feeling as we transition to down dog. Inhale, look forward. Slowly lift yourself up. Walk your hands back in about halfway. So not quite tabletop. So not shoulders right over wrist, but bring your arms out at an angle. Then from here, really press into your hands. Squeeze the forearms towards each other as you roll the shoulders open. Tuck the toes under, hover the knees. Draw the belly in. Start to lift the tailbone up for your down dog. Keeping a micro bend in the knees as you press the thighs back and you press your heels down. Try to find that same line of energy from your spine and your shoulders as you did in your puppy dog. Breathing in through the nose, out of the mouth for a cleansing breath. In and out of the nose for your oceanic victorious breath. Breathe in. As you exhale, breathe out, bend your knees, look forward and start to walk to the top of your mat, however you want to get there. Keeping your knees bent and come into your ragdoll as you sway side to side. Letting your head totally hang, rocking forward and back. Swaying side to side, doing what feels good. Again, a little bend in the knees, protect the back. And inhale, take a halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins, or use your blocks. You can have your hands on the ground, your fingertips, as long as we're creating that nice long line of energy from our tailbone to the crown of the head. Using your core, your thighs, pressing through your feet. Take a couple more breaths here. One more inhale in, and exhale, fold back down. As you inhale, come up halfway, arms to a T, press your legs, use your core, reach out and up. Your palms meet overhead, silently clapping together, and hands draw to your heart as you exhale. Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your arms to your sides and roll the shoulders around. Roll them forward, roll them one at a time, switch direction. Do all the things. Move your hips, knees, get all the cracks out, roll your wrists. And then find your Tadasana. Toes are touching, your heels are slightly apart. Pressing evenly through each foot. Imagine a block in between your thighs. Press your thighs towards each other. As you spin them back, lengthen the tailbone down towards the floor, feeling the core nice and strong. Lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Imagine a string is pulling up. The shoulders are away from the ears. Your palms are faced forward, reach through the fingertips. Chin is level with the ground, throat slightly open, and pull through the crown of your head. Standing nice and strong here, big breath in, big breath out. Surya Namaskara A, big inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, take a dive, hinging from your hip crease, fold in half. Inhale, take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot first, then your left. Drop the knees to the ground, modified chaturanga, breathe in. And as you exhale, hug your elbows in towards your ribs, coming all the way to the ground. Flip the toes back, roll the shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. As you exhale, tuck the toes under. Push up to tabletop. Tuck the toes and lift up into your down dog. Bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, bring your right foot forward, then your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, root to rise. Finish that breath in. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, take a dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step the left leg back. Now the right. Modify to knees or inhale, plank. Exhale, looking forward the whole time, Chaturanga Dandasana. Flip the toes back. Baby cobra or up dog, lining up wrist, elbows, and shoulders. Thighs are off the ground. Exhale, pass through tabletop or press up into your down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step the left leg through, then the right. Breathe in, halfway lift. Fold, exhale. Inhale, nice and strong, stand tall, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, take a dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step, walk, or hop it back this time, all the way through your chaturanga. Flip the toes back, cobra or up dog, your choice. And exhale, roll the toes under, come into your down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or hop to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart. One more time, Sun A at your own pace with your own breath. Take a moment standing in your mountain pose. Getting warmer. Let's go into our Sun B. We'll start with low lunge. We'll go to high lunge, and then our third round will be Vira 1. So inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, dive down and forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, go through your vinyasa. If you'd like to skip, go straight to down dog. Meeting in your down dog, bring your big toes together. Mindfully lift the right foot up as you keep the toes facing down, spinning the inner thigh up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it to your nose, start to roll yourself forward past the wrist. Bring your foot in between your hands. Lower the left knee down, keeping the right shin vertical. Engage to lift. Breathe, low lunge. Exhale, your hands come right back down. Frame your foot, step it back, breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Toes together, inhale. Consciously lifting up the left foot. Exhale, knee to nose. Use your core to pull your foot in between your hands. Lower the right knee down. Pull it all into your center, to your core. Reach the arms up. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands to the ground. Breathing in as you step your leg back. Modified or full plank to low plank. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale into your down dog. So we'll take 5 deep breaths here. Your choice, what is your resting pose? You might stay here with me in down dog. You might come to your knees in child's pose. Choose what's best for you. If you're in child's pose, please meet in down dog. Bring your feet together. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Fold forward as you breathe out. Inhale into your chair, Utkatasana. And exhale, stand all the way up, hands to heart. Breathe in, chair pose. Breathe out, dive and fold. Breathe in, lead with your heart and head. Exhale, vinyasa or down dog. Coming into your down dog, right leg, inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, bring it through using your core. Option to do low lunge or kick it up a notch for high lunge. Sweep up the arms. A nice low stance, opening heart and hips as you lengthen the tailbone down. Hands frame the floor as you exhale. See if you can keep exhaling as you go all the way through your chaturanga. Inhaling, open your heart. Exhaling, shifting it up and back. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, pull it through. Squeeze to lift. Exhale down. All the way. Inhale up. And exhale back. 5 breaths again, your choice, down dog or child's pose. Continue to cleanse the body with your breath. If you were in child's pose, meet in down dog. Down dog, let's bring our feet together, look forward, bend the knees. Lightly come to the top of your mat. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Fold back down as you breathe out. Back into your chair. Exhale, mountain pose, hands to heart. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out and fold. Breathe in. Breathe out, vinyasa or down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, down dog. Feet together, inhale, leg high. Exhale, let's go for the pinky side of your right hand. Spin the heel down, warrior one. Drawing those hips forward and up. Exhale, right back down. Pushing all the way down and up into your up dog, going into your down dog. Take your left leg high. Exhale, bring it to the outside of the left pinky. Spin the heel down at a 45. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come all the way down. Breathe in. Breathe out. 5 deep breaths, child's pose, or down dog. If you're in child's pose, please meet back into your down dog. Bring your feet together, bend the knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale to the top. Half lift. Fold in half. Inhale, chair. And exhale to stand. Take a moment here, standing meditation, before grabbing a sip of water. Observe your body. Observe your mind. Observe your heart. And then when you're ready, start to lower your head and roll your neck around, roll the shoulders. Notice if you're still carrying on into, if you have any tension. So you can wiggle it out. And then grab a sip of water. Yay. All right. Go through our opening and our warm-up. I'm drinking some ginger water today, boiled some ginger. And really good for inflammation, your immune system, for stress, and definitely for this cleansing, this digestive cleanse for the whole body. All right, so from Tadasana, at the top of your mat, please. If you need some more support, you can bring your feet a little bit wider today. Otherwise, your toes can be together. Inhale, let's reach your arms up. And then exhale, now sit into your chair. Really kiss the thighs towards each other. Even if they're not touching, the action is there. Lengthening your tailbone to the ground so that you feel your core is working hard here. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale again, breathe in. And then as you exhale, revolve to the right, using your core only. Breathe in. Exhale, sit down a little bit deeper. Breathe in. And then exhale, maybe your elbow touches your thigh, your outer thigh, for your revolved twist. Pravrita Utkatasana. The gaze can be to the ground or it can be up to the sky. So we used our internal levers to twist first, and now we're using the elbow on our thigh to twist a little bit more, an external lever to help us out. We want to use the internal ones before the external ones. Inhale, bring it back to chair pose, arms high. And exhale, stand all the way up, stretching out those hips, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, sit down mindfully, using your core to sit. Look down at your toes, you should be able to see them. Knees are not covering the toes, but they're back a little bit. There's my toes, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale out, keep exhaling, using your core to twist to the left this time. Breathe in. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Breathe in. Exhale, find that external lever. Again, if you look down, you should see your toes. Your knees also level. Is one knee creeping forward or back? See if you can square them. Breathe. Inhale, right back up to chair. Exhale, stand all the way up. And bring your arms to your sides. Breathe in, bring your hands to your waist. Breathe out, step the right leg back. Spin the heel down so that your right toes are at that 45. Your hips are squared, so imagine you have those headlights on your hips and they're facing forward. Your legs are in train tracks, so keep them a nice distance apart. Support yourself a little bit more today. Start to lunge in and out of your warrior one. Saying hello to your hips here. And notice how your leg is tracking. Bring your awareness to your left leg. Is your left hip joint tracking with the left knee and tracking with that second and middle toe? Is it going out to the side? Is it caving in? Can you keep it tracking? And then let's find your warrior one and hold. I'm gonna scoot my foot forward so I can get a little deeper here. Feel like I can today. Keep rolling through the right outer foot, pressing evenly through your other left foot. Once you've got your stance down, start to really engage your thighs towards each other. Drawing belly in as you lengthen tailbone down. And then inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. You want a little bit more heat in the shoulders, bring the palms together. My elbows bend when I do that, and that's okay. Stay with your breath. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands back through your heart center. Breathe in. As you exhale, start to hinge forward so that you're hovering right over the thigh and you're at an angle. Really strong core, strong back here. Breathe in again. And as you exhale, revolve to your left using your core. Use those organs to twist. Breathe in. And then exhale, maybe your elbow comes down to your thigh for your revolved side angle. You're lunging into the left knee. Press your elbow against your thigh to twist a little bit more. Let's use our breath. Reach to the crown of your head as you breathe in, twisting as you breathe out. Inhale, take it back to center. Lift yourself up, reach your arms up, big breath in, and then exhale, press through your front foot to straighten the front leg. Bring your arms down to your sides. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, start to hover forward again, hinging at your hip crease. Breathe in, and then exhale, hinge forward. So your leg's in extension now. It's not bent anymore. But you have a nice strong thigh here. Breathe in, and then exhale, stretch it forward. Breathe in, and then exhale, come forward. When you've come about halfway, bring your right hand to the ground or to your block if you have one. Take your left arm and bring it out to a T. Then bring it to your tailbone. Notice if your hips are level. Do a little self-assessment here. Your left hip crease should be back. Everything squared. Breathe in again. And then as you exhale, begin to revolve to the left. Inhale. Use your core to exhale it out. When you're ready, you can reach the left arm so that your wingspan is nice and long and open. Please use a block if you are noticing your body is having your booty out to the side, if you're really hunched over. These are going to be signs that you need to open up a little bit more. So I like to use a block here. Breathe in, breathe out. Take another inhale. As you exhale, take your left hand to your waist. Look down to the ground. Lunge back forward into your front knee. Take your back foot and bring it in about a half a step. Take your right hand and walk it forward about a half a step, or full step. And then from here, lean forward, straighten your front leg, and the back foot's gonna float up. We're coming into a T position here, again, using a block under our hand or a chair. Our toes are face down towards the ground. Again, check your tailbone and your sacrum here with your left hand. Have it level. Then breathe in. And then as you breathe out, begin to revolve to the left again. Reaching your arm out when you're ready. You have a nice strong left leg here. You can feel your left glute working hard for you. Breathe. Revolved half moon. Big breath in. Bigger breaths out. If you come out, come back in with grace. One more big breath in. On your exhale, bring your hand back to your waist. Lunge into your front knee. Lower the back foot down. We come out the way we came in. Slide your block back below your hand. Step your foot back. Inhaling back into your triangle prep position. And then square off looking forward. Inhale, both arms come up. And then exhale, release. Let's pivot over to the side. So rotate to your right. You'll notice that one foot's in front of the other. Tiptoe it out. Oh, hey, Marina. And your feet are about 3 to 5 feet or right below the wrist. Toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Take your arms, it's gonna feel really good. Interlace the fingers, bring them behind you. Open up the heart, big breath in. And then exhale, hinge it forward. Breathing in, and then exhale, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Finding your Prasarita Padottanasana. Reaching the knuckles up as your head totally hangs. Notice the distribution of your weight, how it changes the sensation of the stretch if you lean forward, if you lean back, inside of your feet, outside. Explore a little bit here and find what provides you with the deepest sensation of this. Really opening the back of your legs. Breathe in. Exhale, release your hands, breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to your waist. Use your core, press through your feet, and rise all the way up. Take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, let's start to pivot ourselves back towards the front of our mat. You're kind of in a high lunge here. And step to the top. Wiggle it out, do the yoga cha-cha. Roll your hips, add some feminine energy here and stretch it all out. And then find your mountain pose and just bask in all those poses we just linked together, all the twisting. I don't know about you, but my left glute is awake. All right, big breath in, and let that one go. Bring your hands to your waist, and this time we're stepping our left leg back. So find your stance here. We're in more train tracks today so that our hips can really be squared. If you want go heel to heel, you'll notice the left hip's gonna open up a little bit more. And I want us to all be as squared as possible for these twists. So when you're ready, start to lunge in and out of your warrior one. See what's going on this side of the body. And then notice again your tendency of where you track. So does your knee track to the pinky toe? Does it track on the inside? Can you track it in towards the middle? And then find your warrior one stance. Knees stacked right over the ankle, arms sweep up overhead. Palms together if you want a little bit more heat today. Stay connected with your breath in and out of the nose. So you notice for these first few postures, our feet are staying in the same spot. So really find a nice strong foundation. And then from that place, draw the energy from your core to do all of our twisting. So here's our first twist. Let's take a deep inhale. As we exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe in. As we exhale, hinge yourself forward. A nice long line of energy here from the crown to your back heel. Lunge in a little bit more. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, begin to revolve to the right this time. Use your internal levers first. Breathe in again. Twist as deep as you can. And then bring your elbow to your thigh. I have a teacher who will take her hand and actually bring it to your belly and really revolve it open. If you'd like to do that, you can. So we're in our revolved side angle. Now you could use that external lever to twist a little bit more, but continue to use your breath. As you're detoxing with your breath, be open to anything else you have to detox. In your head space, in your heart space, in your life. On your next inhale, slowly come back to center. Arms up, and then exhale, straighten through the front leg. Bring your arms down to your sides. Breathe in, and then exhale, hinge forward. Breathe in, exhale, hinge forward. Breathe in, exhale, hinge. Your left hand comes down to your left block this time. Your right hand assesses your sacrum, your lower back. Square it out. Just like we did in that twist laying down, you could use your right hand to encourage the right hip crease back. Then breathing in here, exhale, begin to revolve to the right this time, and then send your right arm up when you're ready. So remember, we want our limbs to really support us. So press through the feet, use your hand on your block. Okay, inhale. Exhale, look down, bring your right hand to your waist. You can square back off, so look straight to the ground, square back off. Lunge into your front knee, bring your block above, about a foot above the big toe at an angle. Walk the back foot in. And when you're ready, start to straighten your front leg and power up the left. Your hand is right there, so check out your lower back again, your tailbone, square it all off, and then breathe in, exhale, twist to the right again. So yeah, your whole body's working here. Left toes face down, super strong. Press through the heel, pull the toes in. This is the same shape we did earlier, if you remember. We were just laying down, and we had a strap. Here's that same shape again. Come out, come back in with grace. Big breath in, and exhale, look to the ground, hand to waist, gently bend the front knee, lower the back foot. Bring the heel back down. Walk the hand in, straighten your leg, and then inhale all the way down. Exhale your hands down, and then let's pivot to the other side. I'm gonna flip around so that we're even. Look at your feet, line them all up, line up your toes. Inhaling, and then exhale, bring your arms behind you again. Interlace the awkward way this time. Open up, and then exhale, hinge. Take as many breaths as you need to get all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your waist, and exhale, rise all the way up. Pivot back towards the front of your mat. You're in a high lunge-like position, and step to the top. Before wiggling out, stand right here and just be. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. We're going to take 3 cleansing breaths together using lion's breath. So we're going to stick out our eyes and our tongue and use cactus arms. So inhale, sweep it up, and exhale it out. Inhale up, and exhale it out. Inhale up, exhale it out. Breathe in, and then breathe out. And now you can wiggle and shake and grab a sip of water. Yeah. Hopefully you're doing well over there on the other side of the screen. We're headed towards our peak pose. Body should feel nice and heated and open. So you're going to want to have a strap and also perhaps a wall nearby. If you are using the wall, you can stand right next to it like this, and yeah, that's going to be the best bet, is standing next to it on your side. So if you have a strap, please grab it, and you can kind of just bring it like a scarf around your neck so that we can access it easily. Cool. And then find your Tadasana mountain pose. So find that nice, powerful stance that we broke down earlier. See if you could tap in to the alignment and to the stability, the elongation of this pose. If we're balancing on one leg, we really want to be able to balance on both, right? As you're standing in your mountain pose, start to shift your body weight to your left and bend the right knee, lifting it off of the ground for Ekapada Tadasana. Notice the muscles that are starting to recruit here to hold you in this position. Notice if your hips are hiking up one at a time, how your knee is tracking. See if you can line it all up. Option 2, bring your left hand to your right shin. Take the right hand and reach it up to the sky. And then exhale, bring it behind you into a T. If you are standing by a wall, then you can put your hand on the wall, and then that'll assist you. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, start to take your gaze back. Breathe in, and then exhale, take your gaze back forward, slide your arm up to the sky, bring it back down, and lower the knee and the foot, and shake it out. Cool. So that is going to be your first option. You can take that modified pose, or if you have a strap, please step on it with your right foot. You're keeping your left foot planted. Then inhale, lift your right knee. And as you exhale, start to straighten your leg as fast as you can here. So again, we're trying to get that leg perpendicular to the body, so you're lifting it up as high as you can. And then put the straps into your left hand. I have a bent elbow here. I'm gonna actually go for the reach and extend my elbow so I can be as close as I can to my foot for the most support. Press through your heel. Inhale your right arm up, and then exhale, go for the twist. You can use the wall if you need, and then the gaze is last. The gaze is challenging, so if you need to look forward, that's okay too. Breathe. Couple more. Last breath in. Exhale, look forward, bring the arm forward, bend the knee, and release the foot. Ooh, and shake it out. Stand in your mountain. You can put your scarf back on. And again, notice the difference on each side. And then when you're ready, let's do the other leg. So again, if you're using the wall, then you're going to turn the other way. I'm not going to use the wall in this round. And we'll first start with our modified version. So shift your weight to your right foot and start to lift the knee, the left knee. And again, notice how it tracks. Mine tracks in, so I got to track it back out. Breathing here. Take your right hand and grab onto your knee or your shin. Take the left arm, inhale high. Exhale, arm to a T, reach back. Breathe in, and then exhale, look to the left. Notice your ankle dancing, really press with a big toe, lifting through the arches of your foot. You're using your right standing glute to have a nice, strong leg. Keep prana flowing, big breaths in and out. Inhale. Exhale, look forward first, arm up, and then bring your knee and foot down. All right, let's shift our weight back to our right foot. Step on your strap with your left foot. Bend the knee and lift. You can bring your arms down and then straighten when you're ready. So remember, we've been in this shape plenty of times today. Your body knows where we're going. Take your right hand, bring it to your strap as close as you can to your foot. Inhale, lift the left arm high. Exhale, go for your twist and take your gaze. Notice what your standing leg is doing. Can you keep pressing through that thigh to stand tall? There's a soft bend happening in your knee, but it's still firmly pressing the thigh back. Okay, so you want to avoid locking, but it's still straight. Keep lifting, keep your breath. 3 more. Using a wall if you need. Taking the modified version if you need. 1 more inhale, and then exhale, arm up. Bring it back in, and slowly, release. Yeah. You can ditch the strap. Come back to the top of your mat. Big inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, take a dive. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Stay here. I want you to, if you have a ring, you might need to flip it around. Bend your knees a lot. Take your hands and step on your feet, or step on your hands with your feet.
So the toes can now start to massage the pad of your thumb. It's probably my favorite to massage from all the texting that we do and scrolling. Massage the pads of each finger, massage your wrist. So you can see me, I'm really bending the knees in order for me to access this. So it's okay if your knees are bent a lot. Then let your head hang. Breathe in. As you exhale, press your feet into your hands. Pull your elbows out to the side as you straighten through the legs as best as your body can. This is Padmasana pose. One more breath in, and then exhale, release your hands out. Ring around maybe. Plant your hands, step your feet back one at a time. Go through your vinyasa. It could be modified. I'm going to do a modified one. And then sit back into your child's pose. And take a moment here. We're almost to cool down. We're going to get a little bit of more heat and then fully cool down. When you're ready, lift yourself up to tabletop, then bring your forearms to the ground, please. Finding your arms parallel to each other. In fact, take your block if you do have it and put it down at the middle level, and then bring your thumb and your index finger on the corners of your block. Yeah, book works. So it looks like this. Okay? So the block is in between the L and the J of your thumb and your index finger. Your elbows are tracking with your wrists as well as your shoulder heads. Then from here, extend your right leg back. Use your core and extend the left leg back. So you've probably been here before, forearm plank. It's okay to lower the knees down and be in a modified forearm plank. Keeping your hips in extension, you're still drawing the belly in and lengthening the tailbone back. We're going to use a little bit of our core here, so breathe in, and then as you exhale, shift your heels to the left. So we're twisting through the lower abs, yes? Breathe in back to center, exhale to the right. Inhale in, exhale to the left. Inhale, exhale to the right. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Breathe in, exhale to the right. One more set, inhale, exhale to the left. Inhale, exhale to the right. Inhale to center. To release, draw the heart back and walk your feet up for your dolphin pose. A variation of it. Letting your head hang, your biceps on the outsides of your ears. Press through your elbows and walk your feet in more. This is our inversion for today. Really lift the hips high, walk the toes in as much as you can. And one more breath in. And then exhale, lower the knees down. Bring your arms to your sides. Child's pose. Inhale, slowly roll up so that you're sitting in your Vajrasana Thunderbolt pose. You can take a block and sit on it in between your heels. that you're sitting right above, or you could sit on your heels too. Toes stacked under if you want to stretch out the bottoms of your feet. As you're sitting here in your Vajrasana, make sure the shoulders are right over the hips. Notice if you're leaning forward or if you're leaning back. So we've done lots of twisting, which is opening us up here, but let's really focus on our neck right now before we come into our next posture. So slightly tuck the chin in. And as you do that, imagine a string pulling through the crown of your head. From here, keeping that length in your cervical spine, that elongation in your neck, start to take the gaze up towards the ceiling. Keeping that axial elongation, you might start to take the gaze further back. When you do that, you'll start to feel the stretch across your throat. The back of your neck is working, opening up your heart. Breathe in, and then exhale, slowly come back up and sit tall. So as you're resting here in your, you can see me. I want you to notice the difference between me just going like this and dropping my head back. It's cocking the head back. This has no support whatsoever, and it does nothing good for me. Versus chin in, pull through the crown, and then start to take the gaze back. There's a huge difference, and you could probably feel it too. And so you might try that safely and notice the contrast. This is really important because we're going to do a modified camel. So when you're ready, we're going to lift ourselves up. You might put a blanket under your knees. I will. And come up. And the block is right in between the heels, so it's perfect because you can continue to press the heels towards each other, creating a really solid foundation. Kiss the thighs, the inner thighs, towards each other and back as you lengthen the tailbone down. Spin the inner thighs back as you lengthen the tailbone down. I'm doing all that to have nice, strong foundation and core trunk here. Take your hands and bring them back into your back pockets, pinkies together, thumbs on the waist. Kiss the elbows in and roll the shoulder heads back. We're only going for a modified camel pose today. So squeeze the elbows in, roll the shoulders back, heart's lifting. Your hips are staying forward over the knees. This is a big hip opener and heart opener already. If you'd like more, do what we just did. Chin to chest, pull through the crown of the head, and then take the gaze up. We're opening the front body and really strengthening the back body. How's your breath? One more. And then exhale, slowly come up, look up, and then sit on down. After you do a back bend, we have this urge to go into a forward fold. Let's first sit with it, find neutral, feel the benefits of that big opener here. In and out. You can move the blanket. You might want to sit on it in a moment. Remove the block. Crisscross the legs and sit on down. Scoot your booty forward. I'm going to take my blanket, fold it in half, and sit on the edge of it. I'm going to take my other blanket, and I'm going to roll it up. You don't have to do this, but I hyperextend my knees, so I am. And I'm not rolling it up all the way, just a little bit. Take your right leg and bring it out in front of you. I'm rolling that blanket under my right knee so that it can stay straight. Then bring the left foot and bring it on the inside of your thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, rotate your belly button towards your big toe. Lengthen up as you breathe in, and then hinge at your hip crease as you breathe out. Remaining nice and elongated. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And then you can release your hands. Maybe use a strap. Your hands can grab your toes, your ankles, your shin. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, let your head hang and let yourself coil into this forward fold. Slowly look forward. Halfway lift, strong core, elongated spine, come all the way back up. Take your left foot and bring it down to the ground so that your knee is bent. Inhale, take your left arm up, and exhale, come into a T, so twisting. Bring your left hand down and have it support you. You could actually use a block too if you feel like you're leaning too much. Inhale your right arm up, and then exhale, twist, and bring your elbow on the outside of your thigh, or hug it in. Your choice. Breathe in, and then exhale, breathe out. Bringing it all out. Inhale, and then exhale, come back to center. Take your leg right back out and find your Dandasana for a moment. And then let's switch to the other side. So right foot on the inside. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, revolve. Big length here, inhale. And then exhale, come forward. Find your own personal range of motion. Inhale, and then exhale. Passively relax into it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring it up. Take your right foot to the ground. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, bring it to a T. And then release it behind you. Maybe using a block there. Inhale the left arm up. And exhale, revolve. Use your internal levers first. Breathe in. And then breathe out. And then add your elbow or hug it in. Reach to the crown, breathing in, bringing it out as you breathe out. The gaze is last. As you're twisting, notice where you're holding tension. See if you can soften a little bit in the shoulders, the jaw. Inhaling, and then exhaling back to center. Bring your leg right back out. You can move your props from underneath you. Maybe you put a blanket under your head if you want to when you come down.
You need it. Slowly roll down. If you're pregnant, roll to the side, please. And then come down. Hug the knees in and find your final pose. Maybe it's happy baby, knees to chest. If there's anything that you absolutely want to sprinkle in right now, please, by all means, do it. Otherwise, find your shavasana. Maybe you have a bolster and you put it under your legs. You can get another blanket. I always put a blanket on top of me. So this is a nice shavasana version here. Anything that's going to really assist you in being still. Wiggle everything out. Adjust yourself. Readjust yourself. Re means to do something again and better. So readjust yourself so that you can be perfectly comfortable. Whatever it takes. And then scan your body one more time, your physical body. And then exhale a nice big sigh of relief. Scanning your thoughts, your headspace. Whatever comes up, let it be and then let it go. Big breath in. And bigger breath out. And scanning your heart space. Feeling a renewed spirit. Big breath in. And exhaling gratitude. Be perfectly still. Rest the body and do nothing extra. without moving your body or making any other changes. Simply come into the seat of the observer. And watch. Watch the stillness. Watch the rhythm of your breath. Watch the pace of your mind. And start to feel it all. Taking a deeper breath, wiggling the fingers and the toes, stretching it out. Hug your knees in and roll to your side, any side in the fetal position. This fetal position also represents being reborn, renewed, restored, rejuvenated. So take a breath in and then exhale as you mindfully lift yourself up with a renewed spirit. Finding a comfortable seat with your hands at your heart center. Remembering that you are purity, you are clean. My mind, my heart and body are clean. So how can we continue to give life to our body? Creating new thoughts and words, actions and habits so that we can remove all the waste and the mala. Take a big breath in and a nice audible exhale out. Thank you so much for practicing and showing up to your mat. The student in me honors and sees the student in all of you. Namaste. Yay! Thank you all. Hope you're feeling good, renewed. I'm going to stop this recording. See you next time.